Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jesse, and I'm here to talk about the Manny Pacquiao versus Shane Mosley fight. Now, this fight happened last night, and I want to talk a little bit about it and get the ball rolling here. First of all, I'm not going to pretend to be an expert at boxing. Like, I don't have all the information. I'm not the guy to go to when it comes to boxing analysis. Definitely not. I do study fights. I do study fighters. I have a lot of knowledge in general about fighting, mostly MMA, but also some boxing knowledge. So I'm not a complete ignoramus. But anyway, what I'm going to try to do here today is take a look at what happened last night from a perspective of standing from the outside, looking at the world and trying to say, you know, what's really going on here. Okay, the way I see it, okay, we have, just hear me out. Manny Pacquiao, right? The guy is freaking unbelievable, alright? He is so dominant and so successful at professional boxing in his weight class. It's like a phenomenon, okay? How many wins has he had? Like, what, almost 60 or 60-something? You know, his winning streak is sensational. His performances, unprecedented. He's awesome, alright? The only other guy in his weight class you can compare him to is Mayweather, okay? Floyd Mayweather Jr. Alright, so you have these two boxing legends, icons right now. They are the cream of the crop. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And obviously, you're gonna see. You think my discussion is going towards who's better, Pacquiao or Mayweather? That's not really where I want to go with this discussion. What I want to talk about is, okay, you got Pacquiao, okay, why did they choose, or why was Shane Mosley signed on to fight Pacquiao? Is that a fight, excuse me, is that a fight that the fans were really clamoring to see? You know, is it a fight that Mosley pushed for? Is it a fight that Pacquiao pushed for? I'm really not sure. I wasn't paying attention and reading up on all the news. But from my standpoint, just looking at it on the outside, it's like, why the heck is Pacquiao fighting Mosley? It doesn't make any sense because Mosley just recently got beat by Mayweather, okay? Just recently got beat by Mayweather. Not only did he get beat, he got annihilated by Mayweather. He didn't get knocked out or anything, but it was a completely unanimous decision towards Mayweather. Mayweather dominated the entire bout. Okay, so Pacquiao being compared to Mayweather. I see there why they might want to have Pacquiao fight Mosley to make the comparison. See how on par is Pacquiao compared to Mayweather. If you have them fight the same guy, who's going to come out looking better? And, you know, I'm not really sure how to say that because I had to go back and look at the Mayweather-Mosley fight. But, you know, just in general, both Pacquiao and Mayweather were super dominant. You know, and you can get down to the nitty-gritty details and say, well, Mayweather was dominant in this area, and Pacquiao was dominant. Maybe Pacquiao was dominant because he threw more punches, and maybe Mayweather was better because he was more accurate with his striking. I don't know if that's the case, but I mean, that's one scenario you can come up with. But my whole point is that, okay, you're going to have Pacquiao fight Mosley. Obviously, everybody in the whole world who's a fan of these guys want to see Pacquiao versus Mayweather. I mean, the world really wants to see this. We want to determine who is the best at that weight class. You've got two incredible guys at some point you got to just put them together. It's just delaying the inevitable by having Pacquiao fight Mosely. And then you have Mayweather scheduled to fight Victor Ortiz. Really, can't the forces of nature come together and somehow sign a match between Mayweather and Pacquiao? Obviously, there's the drug testing thing that's a big issue, but we got to be able to work something out. I mean, people, come on, let's demand that we see this fight sooner rather than later. Don't you want to know? Obviously, you want to know who's the best fighter. Who's the best fighter in the world at that weight class, or even just who's better right now, Pacquiao or Mayweather? I mean, it would be a phenomenal. It's a dream fight. Okay, it's so epic. Think of the amount of money, the amount of potential this fight could have. All right, so my thing is that, what if Pacquiao went into this fight against Mosely? Pacquiao had the leg injury. What if Pacquiao's performance was really poor, or what if he even lost the fight? How much momentum is that going to take out of the sails of Pacquiao? At that point, can you really put him up against Mayweather? And then we've got Mosely. If Mosely defeated Pacquiao, imagine how huge that would be in the first place, considering he's already over the hill. Okay, now where is he going to go from there? He's already lost clearly to Mayweather. We're not really establishing anything that way. So my hopes is that this is the final setback. This is the final prelude to Pacquiao versus Mayweather. It's got to happen. It's got to happen soon. And as a boxing fan and all the fans out there, you really need to get on board and campaign for this match. All right. Well, there you have it. That's my 2 cents. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Please send me your comments. Thanks for watching.